Hi there, this is once again Jacob John from B-GHUD. So guys, in today's video, I'm going to throw some light on what type of questions and how are examiners going to approach you during your short-term two-way discussion or follow-up in IELTS speaking. So let's see how it's done. So, in a couple of previous videos, we saw what IELTS speaking is all about, how many sections are there, what exactly a cue card layout is all about, and how you have to approach the cue card, what exactly you have to look for. Now, many times candidates, they do get a little bit of frantic when they face the two-way discussion or follow-up or the short-term session. I guess in one of my previous videos, I have just explained to you what type of questions will the examiner ask you, categorizing them further into direct question, indirect question, and general question. So let me just tell you what exactly direct question, indirect question, and general questions are all about. Direct questions or direct questions are those questions that will be related to the topic that you have just spoken a while ago. Direct attack. For instance, speak about a friend that actually helped you in times of trouble and you would long to see him, or you actually want to see him. Let us assume that this friend's name is X. The examiner might ask you questions such as, alright, could you please just tell me a little bit about Mr. X's character that you like the most apart from his helping nature? So these type of questions, or this question, is something that actually accounts for direct attack or direct question related to the topic. Moving on to indirect question. Indirect question are those questions that are related to the topic but not in a straight format. A little bit of twists and turns will be there. A little bit of bend would be there. Let's take the same example. For instance, could you please just tell me, Mr. X is having all these characteristics that you are actually fond of. Have you ever met any other person with the same characteristics such as Mr. X? Or would you like to introduce Mr. X to somebody else, perhaps some other friend you're known to, your kith and kin? So this is something that falls into indirect category. Though it's related to the topic, but it's not straightforward, a little bit of twists and turns will be there. You can just take this for any other example. Now moving on to general question. In general question of the two-way discussion or the last part of the speaking session would be related to the topic, but in a general or broader or wider aspect. Let us take the same epitome. What about Mr. X? Let us assume that he is having a helpful nature or she's having a helpful nature. In today's society or in today's hustle and bustle of life, many people fail to prove to be helpful. Do you particularly think that people should be more helpful and kind towards one another? What would you like to say for that? So, the word helpful nature or the word help has been actually elongated into something that the examiners might use in the general category of two-way discussion. So guys, I don't have to explain furthermore. Why? Because you have got a clear-cut idea regarding what type of questions are asked in your two-way discussion and how the examiner will be approaching with their questions towards you. The only thing that you have to do is understand it and make sure that you stick on to the topic when you're answering, because the examiner wants to listen to what they have asked you for rather than rattling around or beating around the bush or like just having some sort of a via media approach is not going to get you the desired score. Or perhaps the examiner might feel it as boring. At times, the examiner might consider it as you're not understanding the question. It's totally useless. They'll be going on repeating the question and they might even say, this is not what I asked for. I hope you have not got the question right. Would you like me to repeat it once again? Anyhow, guys, do not worry about it. Practice, 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 and you're gonna reach your desired score and you are going to have a beautiful future ahead. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this particular video. In the upcoming videos, let us see how we can improve the confidence and so on related to IELTS speaking and more. See you then.